Hello, future me, and everybody who's watching. I must excuse if I'm speaking a little bit differently. As you see, I got a lip piercing, and I don't know. Everyone keeps asking me why I got this piercing, and I don't know. I felt like if I got it, it would masculinize my face, and I have heard the comment that my face does look a little bit more masculine. So I feel like it did its purpose. I guess it's because the lip piercing itself is so tiny, it makes my head look bigger than it actually is, which works for me. I also got a haircut the same time that I got this piercing, so my hair is dramatically shorter than it was before, which is also, I like it. It's different. I don't think I've ever had hair that was this short and also was shaved around the sides. I used to have hair in the back, so it was kind of like a mohawk. This is, I don't even know. I can't even call it a high top anymore. Currently I'm outside in my car soaking up some sun because this is the only sun I'm getting for the rest of the week. I'm going to sleep. I'm so tired. But I wanted to make another vlog about something I was thinking about today in the office. So now that I've come out at work, I feel like everyone's kind of has certain, and I'm sorry that this is a bit shaky. I need to find somewhere to put it. Whatever. I kind of feel like everyone has certain expectations from me now that I've come out and I'm said that, you know, I'm trans and this is who I am and this is how you have to refer to me. So I kind of feel like, I want to kind of put this down somewhere. I kind of feel like that has changed everyone's opinions about like who I am and how I should be, and it's, some of it's expected, some of it's a little bit frustrating. So I wrote some things down, my little pen. So first thing that I feel like people expect, either because I'm trans or just from men in general, which is kind of shitty, I feel like they feel like I should have a more dominant personality. So now instead of, you know, waving, smiling or whatever, men will come and they'll dap me up, which is, I guess, a very masculine thing to do between two men. I've done it before, so it's not like a skill I had to master. It's just, it's a weird transition where one day I was someone that they would wave to and they'd smile and they'd approach, and now I'm someone they kind of like hulk up and then they start the dap, and I'm like, wow, okay, we're there. I feel like I should say sorry less. I think that being a girl or being in a girl's body, we are raised in a particular manner where we are apologizing for everything from being late to interrupting to just existing. I feel like women are always apologizing for something. So I have to literally mentally stop myself from saying sorry for things, and it's a weird kind of feeling. It's like I feel in my brain, in my mind, that I should say sorry for the things that I'm doing. I don't need this anymore. But at the same time, if there's no reason to say sorry, I don't really know why I'm saying sorry. Excuse me. So that's a very huge hurdle to climb, and I literally have to mentally stop myself every time I'm gonna say sorry for no reason. Let's see. Eye contact. Oh my gosh. So again, going to the, I guess, the submissive woman type thing, I never really had to look at people in their eye. Like even looking at this camera right now is a bit intimidating and it's really weird. But I never really had to look at people when I address them, and I find that, I guess, subconsciously women look away, avert their gaze. It's something that maybe sorry about that. Maybe it's something that we're trained to do. I don't know, but I now have to find myself like correcting my body language where I'm sitting up straight and I'm looking directly at the person that I'm addressing so that they know that I'm, for one, on the same level as them. And I don't know, I'm very I'm more serious, I guess, than I was before. I'm less playful. And I don't know if that's because I'm transitioning or if I'm just in a point in my life where I'm tired of being spoken to in a certain manner. I had an incident today with one of the managers that I work with where I was telling him, like, hey, you know, I need to have a conversation with you. And he's like, oh, I'm too busy to come talk to you. Okay. So I made the decision, and he came back and he didn't like a decision that I made. Keep in mind, he's not my manager. He's a manager that I work with. So as I'm explaining to him, like, hey, I tried to, you know, talk to you, have this conversation so that we can make this decision together so we'll be on the same page. You told me you were too busy. And he wanted to, you know, like, talk all over me and get very emotional. It's weird. Like, they say that women are really emotional, but I'm finding out that even though men have this outer exterior being very non-emotional, oh my gosh, they're really emotional. Like, we were just having a conversation and he was really getting really passionate about it. So I had to tell him more than once, hey, don't talk over me. That's really rude. I need you to respect me, and I need you to stop talking and listen to what I'm saying. And that's something that I really have never done before. And it's like, I feel like I'm pre-transitioning before a transition. Like, I'm trying to get everyone's mindsets around me to be on the same page. It's weird. Obviously I've cut my hair, you know. Usually men have shorter hair. I mean, some men have longer hair, do you? But on trans guys it looks weird and it's harder to pass when you have long hair. So I have shorter hair. I'm binding more, as well as wearing my packer. I had one of my associates come in. She was just like, hey, so what about that bulge I saw the other day? And I had to kind of explain the complexities of packing to her, which I don't normally do, but I did because we're friendly and we speak outside of work. So I have no, you know, you're not coming at me disrespectful. I have no reason not to let you know some of the things that I go through. And those are like, it's, I have more. Let me flip the page. Oh my gosh. So moving from the friend thing. So when I've also gotten people who I'm not friendly with, or people who I don't know, who are coming up to me and they're asking me like what I'm going to do as far as surgeries, things that are in my pants. And it's really weird because I don't recall anybody ever approaching me and asking me like the size of my clit, which is none of your business, but it would just, it's a very private and personal question that I find weird, that people are just approaching me and asking about my lower region. No one ever cared this much about my bottom half until now. And I'm literally pre everything. I have not done anything. So that question to me is confusing, where they're already like, so what do you have down there? I'm like, what the fuck do you think I have down there? Like the same thing I had a month ago. This is new to you, old to me, but it's the same thing. It's just, guys, come on, stop asking people what is in their pants. Stop it. And lastly, like, I feel like, I don't know if I'm doing this subconsciously or if this is just what happens, but I feel my voice has gotten deeper. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm psyching myself out and I'm hearing things that aren't really there, but I just feel like a completely different person than I did the first time I made this video. Like, my whole personality and my attitude has changed. I'm a lot more serious, aggressive in the sense of I don't want to be walked all over or spoken to in certain manners. It's crazy. My manager, she asks me all the time. She's just like, hey, you know, are you okay? You're not acting like you usually do. And it always confuses me because I don't feel like I'm acting different. I don't feel as chipper as I used to at work, just due to my feelings of my teammates, but I don't feel any different. And then she'll go and she'll say, you should really fix your attitude. You should smile more. And then I want to punch her. For the simple fact of, it's just, how many times do you go around and tell a man that he should smile? Like, honestly, let's be honest here. How many people approach a man and say, hey, smile? Not many, but as a woman, someone is always telling you how you should perceive your world and how you should act in your environment, to the point where they're saying that you need to smile in order for them to feel comfortable around you. And to me, that's disrespectful and invasive, because if I'm not smiling and you're not doing anything to make me smile, then I don't need to smile. You know, I watch, like, this has been an ongoing thing for all of my life. Someone's always telling me to smile, and I'll look around me and none of the men are smiling. None of them are laughing. Even when you tell a joke, some of them don't smile. They act like smiling is like the end all be all. So when someone tells me to smile, especially when something at work happens, like a report isn't done and then I have to do it by myself, and they're like, hey, smile. No, I'm not gonna smile. I'm not. So that's just some of the things that I feel different about. Some things that I feel people put pressure on me for, you know, how I react and what I'm exhibiting. I'm gonna make a part 2 to this video, probably literally in 2 seconds, but I'll post it a little bit later in the week. And that video is gonna go over things that I'm excited to change. I do have my first tea appointment August 20th. So I'll probably put that video up the day that I do my tea video, because, oh my God, am I pumped. I've had the testosterone sitting in my room. Oh God, I feel like my voice is cracking. This is horrible. I've had the medicine just sitting there for the last week and a half, and I've had to just kind of just stare at it like, hey, that thing that you want so badly, it's sitting right there, but you don't know how to use it. It is so fucking weird. So there's definitely going to be more videos. I don't know how frequent I'm going to be, because again, I'm very, very lazy. Like, I've tried to start a YouTube and a vlog for quite some time, and I'm a lazy person. Maybe it's the editing. I hate editing. I hate it. So maybe if I just post these really long vlogs, I feel it'll actually happen. We'll see. So again, I'm gonna go make that video. You guys will see it closer to the time I actually take my shot. So in my life, or in our life, future me, we'll probably have these videos a week in the past, so you'll always be a little bit behind in what's going on, because I don't know, that's life. All right, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, me, for referencing back. Remember this face, okay? Like, when you're looking back, remember this is where you came from. Okay? You see this? You see this? I feel like a girl. I probably have girl features, but at the same time, I think I'm a sexy man. Like, let's be honest here. I think that this, if I didn't have like these huge boulders up at here, like, they're great, by the way. They're great. I'm just not a girl. So like, if they run someone else, I'd be very thankful. But these have got to go. If these weren't here, I don't think that I would get misgendered too much. There's a lot of people that would be like, hey, yeah, sir, I got you. Oh, my bad. Ma'am, stop it. You got it right. All right. Deuces.